Hey guys, this is Jules. We're gonna check the anime awards for 2022. Crunchyroll, as you all know, every year we get the anime award hype and all the controversy. I was pretty hyped to do this, actually, because 2022 was probably the year I've watched the most series ever in my life. I didn't drop a lot of series this year, so it was pretty cool, and I watched a lot of great stuff. Then I checked the Anime Awards page before I got it started yesterday. And I got a little disappointed because how is eligibility determined in the Anime Awards? Unless stated otherwise, nominees must be or be associated with an anime that meets all of the following requirements. One episode aired on television or online in Japan between November 2021 and September 2022. So they are not counting the fall 2022 season in this. I honestly don't know why. I've read on Twitter and stuff that maybe it's because they want to avoid the recency bias, and I can kind of understand that. But at the same time, you have a big panel of judges that are supposed to be like more qualified to do all of this, to like do the vote and stuff. They wouldn't be affected by bias or like the recency bias, or you would think that, but taking out fall 2022 doesn't help with the recency bias, because the recency bias is also going to affect the fall 2021 shows. Probably not only me, but I had to like refresh what came out on 2021. I know that Osama ranking came out, so that's gonna be like, I'm happy that's gonna get more of a chance. But 2022 was like, everybody was going crazy for Bochi, everybody was going crazy for Chainsaw Man, Blue Lock, Akiva Maid War, and Bleach. Bleach is not gonna be there. I didn't see Bleach, but I know a lot of people would consider that one of their anime of the year, and many more. There's other shows that I'm kind of forgetting right now, but it is bumming me a bit out, you know. But they also put in new categories, so they took out like best girl, best boy, which is also kind of disappointing because I wanted to see how everybody got toxic over who was gonna be best girl, because everybody was raving over Marin at the beginning of the year, and then we got Chisato, we got Takina, we got the Akiba Maid War, we got Ushio, we got so many good girls this year, so it was gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a best main character, best supporting character, and must protect at all costs, which I'm assuming Bochi is gonna be in that one. But yeah, this is gonna be a long video, but if you want to know what my favorite anime of 2022 were, including fall, you can subscribe and like below so that you are notified when my top anime of 2022 video comes out. I'm still working on that, but yeah, subscribe so you can get notified on that. I'd be really happy for you to see that. But anyways, let's get to it. So I'm gonna leave anime of the year at the end. I hope this is not what happens, but I think they're going to give Attack on Titan a lot of credit again, which, since they took out Protag and Antagonist, they're not gonna do the whole Eren being twice here anymore. But best film. Okay, so we got Bubble. I saw Bubble. I saw Dragon Ball Superhero. I saw the Deer King. I didn't see the Deer King. I haven't seen One Piece Film Red, and I didn't see Inuo. I did see Jujutsu Kaisen 0, so I think One Piece is gonna win. To be honest, maybe Jujutsu Kaisen because of Crunchyroll's like love for Jujutsu Kaisen, but I think the One Piece fans are going to push this one above Jujutsu Kaisen. I really like Dragon Ball Superhero. Out of these three that I watched, I think that one was my favorite. Jujutsu Kaisen 0 was good. I love the action, I love the animation, and I love the new character that we got, and I wish we had more time like experiencing that character and their interactions with Gojo and everybody else from the group. Bubble was animated like really nicely. Probably the best animated one out of these three. Story-wise, it was kind of boring, I'll be honest. I had the most fun with Dragon Ball Superhero. I don't think it's winning. It's probably gonna be like the third most voted out of these like 6. And I do think One Piece is gonna win. But I personally would pick Dragon Ball Superhero. This one is kind of tough, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't really see anime dubbed. You know what? I'll give it to Zack because Latin, you know. He's Gonna have to help my homie. Okay, let's go with best voice artist for Japanese. And this, oh, there we go. Easy, easy. Already, I'm liking what I see. Atsumi Tanesaki plays Anya. Really good choice. Chika Ansai, it's Chisato, man. I love Chisato's voice actress. He does a really good job. Like, holy shit. Fidos is probably Jolene, right? Jolene, yeah. Misaki Kuno is Faputa. I think Faputa does a really good job too. These are good nominees. Natsuki Hanai is Tanjiro. He's perfect. And Natsuki Hanai also plays Shinpei in Summertime Renders, so that's another one to him. And Yukikachi, which is probably Eren, which I think he's been nominated like several times already. The best one would probably be Natsuki Hanai, because I think he does a phenomenal job with Tanjiro. But my favorite would be between Atsumi Tanesaki and Chika Ansai. The way Anya emotes and talks is like perfect for her. And the way she like delivers the jokes is like great, and how she does like this false English, like this childish Japanese is like perfect. And Chika Ansai, I just really love her portrayal of Chisato so well. She emotes like perfectly. She can be sad, and she can be happy, and she can be quirky, and she can be childish, and also she does really well. I'm gonna be biased. I do think probably Natsuki Hanai is winning, or Eren, but I am voting for Chika Ansai. I just really like Chisato's voice actress, and I said that from when I reviewed Summer, so yeah, it's a done deal for me. I don't think she's winning, but I hope she does. Alright, let's go to Best Romance. Now I can start predicting. Kaguya-sama, My Dress Up Darling, Haren-san, probably. Shikimori-san, let's see. Call of the Night. Oh my god, how did I not remember about Call of the Night? Oh, Haren-san didn't get the Q? God damn, okay. I like that Love After World nomination is there, so that's cool. Actually, decent nominees. I am kind of bummed out that Haren-san isn't there, but I guess it's not as romantic as any of these 6. Tough call. I would have put a Haren-san over Kami-san, like as a romance series, because this is romance, not comedy. Shikimori-san is fine. I like the romance for them, but it's not better than any of these other 4 anime. Call of the Night is great, but at the end of the day, they're competing against one of the best romance comedy anime, and that's Kaguya-sama. So even if season 3 wasn't like the strongest season they had, it's still better than all of these anime. The only one that I think is like, in terms of quality, that it kind of fights against is Call of the Night. But I think Kaguya-sama, and especially this season, wins romance easily. I'm sure of that, and hopefully it does win. Probably the only thing that probably like the fanboys for Dress Up Darling are gonna vote the heck out of that one, but Kaguya-sama deserves to win, man. Come on, it's not even a contest. Let's go to Best Fantasy. Hey, Study of Vanitas, the case study of Vanitas. I'm so happy they put that in. Alright, so it's Demon Slayer, Made in Abyss, Mushoku Tensei got a nod, that's awesome. Overlord, Ranking of Kings, The Second Core, and Vanitas. I didn't see Overlord, so I can't vote for it. I do think it's gonna get some votes, but I also don't think it's gonna win. Demon Slayer is great, but in terms of fantasy, gosh, it's between. I love Vanitas as well, but it's between Made in Abyss, Mushoku Tensei, and Ranking of Kings. This is a tough one. Like really, really tough. So, against my better judgment, oh wow, I'm between Mushoku Tensei and Ranking of Kings. If you saw my 2021 top 10 video, Mushoku Tensei was my number 3, and Osama Ranking was my number 1 best anime. I think I'm going with Mushoku Tensei. Honestly, I know Mushoku Tensei had its problems, but part 2 was like insanely well made. Like all the fight scenes, all the worlds that they went to, all the different languages and stuff. Like I love Osama Ranking as well, but I think fantasy wise, I would put Mushoku Tensei over Osama Ranking there. Either Demon Slayer or Made in Abyss are winning, but I'm fine with any of those winning, honestly. It's a win-win whoever wins on that one. Best drama. Ooh, this is gonna be a tough one too. I like that they gave Dance Dance and Sewer a mention here. This has been good. I thought they were gonna shaft a lot of these, but nice. Drama. 86 Part 2, Attack on Titan, Cyberpunk Edge Runners, Dance Dance and Sewer, Kotaro Lives Alone, and Made in Abyss. I honestly wouldn't put Made in Abyss in drama. It is dramatic, but I wouldn't put it as one of the best drama here. Dance Dance and Sewer was really good. I really liked Dance Dance and Sewer. But that ending was way too rushed, man. I don't think I wouldn't put Dance Dance and Sewer over any of these 5. But I still liked it. Kotaro Lives Alone as drama. It's drama that fights with comedy, and it works with the series itself. It was really sad, but drama. I wouldn't call Kotaro Lives Alone a drama series. I don't know. Probably not gonna give it to Kotaro. I would probably get. I don't know. I really like all these series. Actually, this is like tough because all of them are good series that I watched and I loved. So yeah, I'm keeping it between 86, Attack on Titan, and Cyberpunk. Attack on Titan was pretty good. First half with the whole drama reveal and all the plot reveal and the twists and turns and between Zeke and Eren was freaking phenomenal and probably the best Attack on Titan has been since MAPPA has taken the rails. But I'm not sure if I would put that over Cyberpunk or 86. 86, I will admit, when I was watching 86 at the second core, that at the beginning I thought it was going to fall off because the first part was more dramatic. I kind of want to give 86 some points here because of that ending. That last episode was freaking awesome. That epilogue, and then I don't want to spoil, but what happens at the end of 86 is flawless. I love the music. I love everything that happened, and I was tearing up at that ending, man. Cyberpunk, though, it is pretty dramatic, but I think Cyberpunk is more action-based than dramatic. So I'm between Attack on Titan and 86. You know what? I don't know if 86 is gonna get any more love than this, so I'm gonna give it to 86. I think Cyberpunk or Attack on Titan are winning, or at least winning the vote. I'm fine with any of these winning. This is like a win-win for me too. Best comedy. Oh, nice, but My Dress Up Darling in comedy. There is no Komi here. I would have put Komi over Dress Up Darling easily. I think comedy here is fine, but I would have put in like a Haden-san maybe over Dress Up Darling. I think out of these 6, I think I liked all of them, but Kotaro Also Lives Alone isn't like super like comedic. I wasn't like laughing out loud with it. Those 2 are not my favorite comedy series. Everything else is like difficult. But Your Boy Kongming was funny, but I think Your Boy Kongming was more inspirational to me that funny, you know? It was funny. I'm not gonna say it wasn't funny, but I wouldn't put it as my favorite comedy series. Uncle from Another World was really funny too, but a lot of its comedy is very repetitive, in the sense that it makes a lot of like Sega jokes and old jokes and stuff. And remember this? What this came out when Sega made this game? Like, oh, it's this. And like, okay, the twist is because it's a Sega game and stuff. But it's good. It's really good, and the characters make it funny. This is between Kaguya-sama and Spy Family for me. Kaguya-sama's 3rd season wasn't as hilarious as the other ones. I think the rap arc and everything, the Chika with Shirogane and Kaguya were funny as always. But in terms of comedy, Spy Family probably gets my vote here. It's comedic genius here. Anya herself like carries this comedic category, and then you have Dior putting her side, and then you have Lloyd doing his part, and then you have the other characters. Like, everybody is like really funny. So yeah, it's Spy Family. The best comedy is Spy Family from last year. Best action. Oh, nice. Like, okay, I agree with all of these. Attack on Titan, Cyberpunk, JoJo, Spy Family, Demon Slayer, and Licorice Recoil. Spy Family is a little bit of Actually, thinking about it, Spy Family might not be like that action heavy. It did have a lot of action, and come on, it's with Studios and Cloverworks, and so they animated it really well. I would have put Summertime Render here, so I think Summertime Render is gonna get screwed over here, so I'm worried. If I don't see Summertime Render of Anime of the Year or anything here, I'm gonna be disappointed. I didn't see JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but I know it's fights all around, so it probably has really good action. And Licorice Recall and action, A1 like does it like perfectly. They do Chisato's gunfights and her ability to react to bullets and everything really cool. But if I'm going to be totally sincere, it's between Cyberpunk and Demon Slayer, because Attack on Titan had like some few good action scenes, but Mappa doesn't do it as good as Wit, at least right now. Between these two, Demon Slayer, easy, because I love Cyberpunk's fights and how they trigger animates them. But UFO Table took like, how many episodes were there? Like 5 episodes to climax into that fight that was perfect. Yeah, it's Demon Slayer, man. Who got Best Director? And I'm not like a big guy who knows who these directors are. I'll be honest. But yeah, this is tough. I'll be honest, I'm not like super savvy. I'm not My Mother's Basement. I'm not people like who know how the director role works. I want to give points to A1 Pictures and Trigger here because they're original series. But with Studio, like if you see what story of Ranking of Kings comes from, it's like animating Mob Psycho, or it's like animating One Punch Man from the manga it had. So it's kind of like that. So it's tough. Actually, if I'm gonna be this guy, I'm gonna give it to Licorice Recoil because I think Cyberpunk and Demon Slayer are gonna be like the favorites to win here. Maybe Attack on Titan as well. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get the underdog to win here. Let's go with best character design. Okay, so this one is interesting. Yo Yoshinari had to create new characters for this, so like character design for Spy Family didn't have it as tough, or JoJo or Demon Slayer, because Demon Slayer already had them. Atsuko Nozaki for Osama Ranking was really good too, but they were more simplistic, but they work even if they're simplistic. I think I'm giving it to Atsuko. The bias in me for giving stuff to Osama Ranking is coming. I'm gonna give it to Atsuko, but I do think Cyberpunk Edge Runners deserves this one. Creating characters in this world that already existed and making them like as good as they made it was great. But I do think it's gonna win, or it should win. But I'm just gonna give it to Osama Ranking because I'm a fanboy, man. We're getting to the nitty gritty here. Best animation, going to be crazy because best animation, you have Osama Rank, you have Spy Family, you have Demon Slayer. They're probably gonna nominate Mappa here. We're gonna give it to Attack on Titan, but you have Cyberpunk Edge Runners, you have Licorice Recoil. Like, there's better stuff than Attack on Titan here, but it's gonna be here, right? Come on, dude. Whatever, that's fine. We have Cyberpunk, we have Demon Slayer, we have Spy Family, we have Ranking of Kings, and a KV Sailor uniform, which is nice. That probably one of the best looking anime of 2022. I'm not giving it to Attack on Titan. I have been vocal about Mappa's rendition of Attack on Titan and how Wit has always been better. They did a better job in Final Season Part 2, but not enough to be nominated here. I would have given it to Licorice Recoil here, if I'm gonna be honest. Everybody else is like great. I have no objections to them being nominated. And this is like pretty much like going to be a coin flip here. Damn. With Studio being nominated here twice like proves how good they are. Cloverworks as well. Maybe I wouldn't give it to Spy Family because it doesn't have to be as action based and doesn't have to do a lot of that, because Cyberpunk Edge Runners does that more. Ranking of Kings does that more. Demon Slayer does that more. So not to dig on Spy Family's animation because you can't. It's freaking phenomenal. but it doesn't have as many occasions to show off that great animation as the other ones. Akebi's sailor uniform also was like, but I think that's better designed than animated, you know? The color schemes and everything they do and the lighting is like phenomenal. But I wouldn't call it the best animated one out of these 6. You know, it's still really good animated. It's really animated well, but not the best one. This is tough because Ranking of Kings had these supremely awesome fights at the end, and how Bochi like flies around with his sword and how he fights is like great, and everybody else is moving is like, and the OP and everything, like wow. Cyberpunk Ken's Runner is, it's Trigger. How can you not love Trigger's animation style and the effects they do, and David's how he zooms in and everything. Demon Slayer, it's Demon Slayer. It's really tough. I think Demon Slayer is gonna win if everybody is not out of their mind and they give it to Attack on Titan or Cyberpunk. But I'm giving it to Demon Slayer. I was just floored with that ending to the fight, so I have to give it to Demon Slayer. UFO Table did it perfect, man. Best score. Let's go with best score. Spy Family, I love the style of Spy Family and how like it works for like the spy stuff and everything. Akira Yamaoka, which they do a phenomenal job with making Cyberpunk and kind of taking this game OST and like putting it into Trigger. It's great. Yuki Kaijuda, which I love Yuki Kaijuda. So Kevin Penkin, which Made in Abyss did it really well. Genki Hikota, which I have said that your boy Kongming has some really good music, and Hiroyuki Sawano and Kota Yamamoto for Attack on Titan. I knew they were gonna pile it on for Attack on Titan, but it was obvious. I'm not gonna have to like take out stuff here. I'm not giving it to Attack on Titan. I think they're gonna win, but I'm not gonna give it to them. I love Sawano, but I love your boy Kongming, but it isn't as good as Kevin Penkin or what Akira Yamaoka or Yuki Kaisuda did. No Name is great, but it doesn't have that impact and feeling that the others can do. It's the one I love what Akira Yamaoka did with Cyberpunk, and I think they're gonna win. Maybe because a lot of people love the score and the I want to say it your house thing. But if I'm going to be like, in my head, what I remember more is Yuki Kaijuda's style for Demon Slayer and Kevin Penkin, dude. Like, it's Kevin Penkin's music for Made in Abyss is unmistakable. So if I had to choose and gun to my head, Kevin Penkin. I've always loved Kevin Penkin's idea for the music for Made in Abyss, so it's an easy vote for me there. But it was actually really goddamn hard. Let's go with anime song before I go to OP and ED. Oh wow. Wait, so so you're gonna, so this is OPs and ADs. Damn. Okay, so this, I thought it was gonna be insert songs. Chiki Chiki Ban Ban, comedy, the ED for Spy Family, the first one. My Non-Fiction which was the special ED for Kaguya-sama, Shall We Dance from Riona. Rumbling is gonna win, dude. I grown to love to like Rumbling. If you saw my top 20 anime openings, I actually put it there. I thought it was not gonna be there, but I actually like ended up liking it after like hating it for the first like 4 months of the year. But I wouldn't put this as my favorite song here. I didn't hear New Genesis. I'm not a One Piece fan, so I'm not gonna vote for that. Probably it's gonna be between Rumbling and New Genesis, which I'm going to hate. Chiki Chiki Bam Bam is like an earworm, but I wouldn't give that best song out of these 4. Non-Fiction was a great ED, but I actually like the other ED better, if I'm going to be honest. I really like how it fit with the episode, and like they changed the ED and everything was like really cool, but song itself is like okay. So it's between Shall We Dance and comedy, and I really like Shall We Dance because I really like the singer in that, but comedy was the first CD in the year that everyone was floored by. So yeah, I think it's comedy, dude. Spy Family has some really great OPs and EDs, so it's kind of unfair. Let's go with opening sequence. No, let's go with ending sequence first. Yofuka Shino Uta. I don't love that ED. I think it's good. I think the opening is better. Koi no Yukue was good, but I don't know. They're putting a lot of EDs that shouldn't be here. I think they're good EDs, but if I want to remember, Licorice Recall might have been a better ED than Koshabere, or for like Licorice Recall ending was better than Komi-san's, and probably My Dress Up Darling, or I'm pretty sure it is better than Dress Up Darling and Call of the Night, so shafted there. But that's fine. Out of all of these, I really like the A1 Pictures one because the Kaguya-sama one, because it's a reference to the Kaguya legend, and it's like modernized and it's like really cool. But if I'm going to be like, if I'm going to say like I love the song and the sequence, it is between Attack on Titan and Spy Family, the first one for Spy Family. The Attack on Titan one is like really dramatic, and how they show Kid Eren turning into grown-up Eren, like it's really good. Probably song-wise is like the best one here. But comedy is like was stuck in my head more than the other one, and the animation sequences like with Anya just going around, and like it's really animated like beautifully. I'm gonna give it to comedy too here, so yeah, I think Attack on Titan is gonna win. I think Attack on Titan is gonna sweep a lot of these, unfortunately. But it's Crunchyroll, they love Attack on Titan. Let's go to Best OP. I don't think they're gonna give it to Kongming, because sequence-wise is not like anything special. But maybe the first one is for Spy Family. Attack on Titan Grumbling is gonna be nominated and probably gonna win. Maybe they're gonna nominate Cyberpunk, which fine, I guess. Osama Ranking. Okay, yeah. If Osama Ranking's second OP is here, I vote for that. Yeah, Naked Hero by Bondi is the best opening of 2022. Spoilers for my video, but yeah, that's easily. Let's see the rest of them. Chiki Chiki Bang Bang actually got in there, so that's cool. The song is great, but the animation sequence isn't like anything like insane, you know? I really like Mixed Nuts, but it wasn't like at the top of my... a lot of these openings didn't get to hear. Actually, they're not putting Aoashi. I'm disappointed on that too. You could have put that Aoashi in drama and best opening. The second one could have been better than Chiki Chiki Bam Bam and This Fire. This Fire is like, it's already an existing song, and the animation, there's not much to the animation, so I think This Fire or Rumbling is winning, but Naked Hero gets my vote. I love Mixed Nuts, I love Sankyo Sanka, but Naked Hero is like the easy vote. Must protect at all costs character. Gotta have Bochi, right? Boji. You have 2 for Osama Ranking, okay. Marin and Must Protect. She's not Must Protect. Komi is Must Protect, not Marin. She can protect herself. Oh wow, so it's Kotaro. It's between Kotaro, Boji, Anya, Kage, Komi, and Marin. Okay, that is tough. That's like really tough. I wouldn't put Komi because everybody, like, when I think Must Protect, Anya, Boji, Kage, and Kotaro are like the ones that you want to protect more because they're little kids. They're like little characters. So yeah. Anyways, if you take out Marin and Komi, it's still really damn tough. Anya is a bundle of joy. Boji is like Boji. Kage, maybe I wouldn't put Kage over the other two, but still is a great choice. Kage is a great choice. And Kotaro is like, oh man, Kotaro that lost everything, and then their neighbors that are protecting him. He is like must protect at all costs material. So it's between Anya, Boji, and Kotaro. This is probably the hardest one. I honestly, I don't want to make it longer for like the video, but I don't know what to do. I think I'm not putting Anya just because I have to eliminate someone from here, but oh wow. I would put Anya as best character maybe, but not must protect. So it's between Boji and Kotaro. Honestly, Boji himself, like, I have to put. I love Kotaro. I love Kotaro and Anya so much, but it has to be Boji. Yeah, look at him, dude. I cannot put in Boji here. That's tough. That's mean. Okay, let's go to best supporting character. Oh boy, Hayasaka is gonna win this. Okay. Anya, Jor, Tengen, Kage, Rebecca. Ooh, damn, Rebecca. They chose a good one here. I'm not giving it to Hayasaka because I don't know. Anyone in the Kaguya-sama like could be the best character, supporting character, but she isn't as strong as a character as I would like. I don't know, like compared to these ones. Rebecca was fun, but I wish Rebecca had more time and screen. Like she's great, but she compared to the others like Kage and Anya and Yor, they aren't as present throughout all the season to be my best supporting character. Going to be Kage or Anya. Yor is great, but I hope Yor gets a better role in the next season. You know, so I wouldn't put Yor, even though I do think she's like one of the best female characters of last year. In terms of support, I want to give it to Anya so bad, but I think it's Kage. Kage is just there for Boji. He is the support character, so Anya is the support in the shadows, and she's like funny, but it has to be Kage. Let's rip the band-aid off. Who is best main character? We're gonna have Eren, because of course. Eren, Lloyd, the dude from My Dress Up Darling, probably. Chisato? If Chisato is there, I'll be happy. Marin? Oh my god, why do you put Marin as best main character? She's good, but she's not best main character compared to these people. But Chisato is there. Damn. Lloyd, Boji. You're gonna make me choose between Boji, Chisato, and Lloyd, dude. Oh my god. Again, I like Eren, but Eren has won all of these, dude. I don't want to give it to Eren, but he's gonna win. But I don't want to give it to Eren. Marin, no, she's good, but she isn't like, wow, David, Boji, Lloyd, and Chisato. That is a tough choice. Like, extremely tough. And my hair. There you go. I wouldn't put Lloyd because I think I love Lloyd. He's a great protag to the Spy Family, but I think Anya takes the show a bit more than Lloyd, you know? So I wouldn't put it to Lloyd just yet. And oh my god, how am I not gonna give it to Boji? I love Chisato. If I was biased enough and I had my way, I would give it to Chisato. But first off, I don't think she's winning because a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, a lot of people didn't watch Rikoreko because of the Yuri thing, but it's not Yuri. But it's really good, and a lot of people didn't watch it, so I don't think they're gonna connect a lot with Chisato. And also, I don't think any of whatever I'm choosing is gonna win because it's gonna be Eren. But if I'm going to be with the character that I related most with and I'm emoted most with, like the one that made me more like cheer them on and had me like crying and stuff, because Chisato did have some parts of that, and David was like emoted from his like flight and whatever. But it's Boji too. I can't not give it to a summer ranking here. I wanted to give it to Chisato really bad, but it's going to Boji. That's tough. That's really tough. That's, as someone who loves Osama ranking and wanted to give, this is why I didn't want Osama ranking to be like in these anime awards. Osama ranking was already the best anime in 2021. It shouldn't count for 2022. Let's go to continuing series first. One Piece, Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer. We all know which ones we're gonna be. Attack on Titan has been good, but I wouldn't put it as best one. So it's between Kaguya, Made in Abyss, and Demon Slayer. And Kaguya-sama was good, and Made in Abyss was great. But nothing takes away from my hype from Demon Slayer, dude. And Kaguya-sama's, like, the ending was great, and Made in Abyss, like, the whole thing was dramatic and amazing, but Demon Slayer just had, like, the half of the season with some of the best fight scenes, animation, everything, colors. Like, I have to give it to Demon Slayer here. Best new series. Dress Up Darling is there, of course. So, a tough one. A big tough one, because Cyberpunk Edge Runner is probably winning this one, I think. Because a lot of people watch it from Netflix, but you have Spy Family, you have Likoreko, you have Kongming, you have Call of the Night, and yeah, difficult. Another tough choice here too. I wouldn't put Kongming because this is process of elimination. I love all these shows. Well, I like all these shows, but I can't. I just have to choose one. So, process of elimination. 6th place is Dress Up Darling. 5th is Kongming. 4th is Cyberpunk for me. 3rd is Call of the Night. And I hate to say it because I really wanted to give it to Licorice Recoil, but I have to give it to Spy Family, dude. I know that I probably would think about it because Spy Family hasn't ended yet, but what they've given to us is like amazing, and it's like the anime that was the most talked about probably in 2022. So it's Spy Family, even though I did want to give it to Likoreko. And I can't see any of these winning, honestly. And we are at the end of this, finally. Best original anime and anime of the year. If it's original anime, it's going to be between... Original anime would be Likoreko. I don't know. Let's see. Birdie Wing. Okay. Okay, so I thought there were more original anime out there. Okay, so Birdie Wing. Wait, I love the representation. I think I really liked Birdie Wing as an original anime. Healer Girl was fun. I did mention that anime before, and I liked it. The Orbital Children should not be here. That anime sucked. I did not like that show. I'll straight up say that. Screw that show. It was the characters were annoying, and I wasn't like a big fan of the show itself. Vampire in the Garden was fine. I love the animation and what studio does it nice, but the story isn't like they have the same formula and they don't advance over that, so not my cup of tea that much. Yurei should not be here. It's here because it's an original anime, I guess, but I have to rack my brain if there's another original anime that should be here. But it looks like there isn't, so no, Yurei does not deserve to be here. Whatever, it sucked. Yurei sucked. But yeah, out of all of these, it's an easy vote for Licorice Recoil, dude. If it doesn't win, I'm gonna be pissed off. This is like an easy choice. And finally, we have the big one, Anime of the Year. So, Anime of the Year is gonna be Attack on Titan, which I don't think should be nominated, but yeah. Demon Slayer, Osama Ranking. What else is from Made in Abyss? Probably. I hate that it's gonna happen, but I think they're gonna put in Dress Up Darling in Anime of the Year, and maybe Licorice Recoil, but I'm not sure about that one. Let's see. I'm curious what they're gonna put in. Oh, and Cyberpunk. I forgot about Cyberpunk and Spy Family. Okay, cool. Okay, this was way better than I thought it was gonna be. I really thought they were going to put in Dress Up Darling. So, Attack on Titan, which I'm still not super stoked that they put that in there, but everybody loves Attack on Titan, even though the animation isn't as good as it was before. Edge Runners, nice. I think there's better anime than Edge Runners, but for what it did and what Trigger managed to do and adapt to that show was perfect for what they did. Demon Slayer, Likoreko, nice, I love that nod. Osama Ranking, and Spy Family. So I've made it clear I don't think Attack on Titan or Cyberpunk would be my anime of the year here. Like out of these ones. Osama Ranking was my anime of the year from 2021. So do I think Demon Slayer, Likoreko, and Spy Family were any of them better than Osama Ranking? Out of the gate, Spy Family probably not. I love Spy Family. I think it's one of the best anime of the year, but is it better than Demon Slayer or Osama Ranking? in this context, probably not. Licorice Recoil, I love that show as well. I think Demon Slayer, take this into consideration. Demon Slayer, Licorice Recoil, Ranking of Kings, and Spy Family all are 10 out of 10s for me. What show is going to represent this cycle of fall 2021 to fall 2022? Sorry, to summer 2022. Out of these ones, Spy Family would be a good choice for like new runners, but it doesn't have as much action yet on it to like say that. Licorice is like good on that part, but the animation is great, but it isn't at the level that Demon Slayer and Spy Family had. Demon Slayer is great, but it's a continuing show, but it had really good fights and really good comedy and really good action and really good character interactions, as well as Licorice Recoil. And Spy Family had great comedy and amazing animation. But I think all englobing that would be Osama ranking. But is the second core better than Demon Slayer? Is the second core better than Licorice? Is it better than Spy Family? Wow. This pretty much is a coin flip for me. I want to be that guy and give it to Licorice Recoil, but I don't think, again, it's not gonna win. I don't think I would give it to Licorice Recoil here. I love the show, I love Chisato and everything, but it could have been better if it wants to be called Anime of the Year, you know? It's great, but it should be a little better if it wants that title. It's between Ranking of Kings and Demon Slayer. I'm gonna be called the biggest Osama ranking fanboy, but I think it's Osama ranking. Demon Slayer was amazing, and I hope if any of these are gonna win, hopefully it's Demon Slayer. And the only one I don't want to win is Attack on Titan, but I really see it winning anyways. But yeah, I'm choosing Osama ranking, dude. Oh, that's everything. Cool. I have my ballot, so we can see what I did. Here are all my votes if you wanna just check everything out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 for Osama ranking, 4 for Spy Family, 3 for Licorice. At the end of the day, I think they it was better than last year. They actually like made it better and the nominations, because a lot of the other nominations like past year felt like forced. This year, as always, they biased a lot with Attack on Titan, and but they shafted Mushoku Tensei. Mushoku, I'm glad I gave it to Best Fantasy to Mushoku. I hope it wins. They kind of shafted Awashi for not putting it at least a drama. They shafted Summertime Render hard. Like, no best character, no supporting character, no best new series, no anime of the year, not main character. Like, what is the deal here? Like, how are you not putting one of the best anime series out there in this list, you know? But at the end of the day, pretty good. I think this is a step up for Crunchyroll. The only thing that peeves me the most, though, is, again, not putting fall 2022, so this would have been even harder with Chainsaw Man, with Bocchi the Rock, and maybe Blue Lock at some point, but not as much. But the Akiba Maid War and stuff, like, I don't know, it's tough. It was really tough without that, so I guess maybe it helped a little, but I don't know. I'll leave with Crunchyroll here, and I'll say that hopefully this is like really good. I like the nominees. I like the new categories, and yeah, a step up from last year. Sorry, Jules from the future here. I just wanted to end the video, and yeah, basically this is my ballot for the Anime Awards. Again, I actually read afterwards, after I did the whole live reaction. Summertime Render is not on this because it wasn't readily available legally outside of Japan until like 2 weeks ago. So Disney might have screwed Summertime Render and probably Bleach if fall 2022 would have counted. So yeah, that kind of sucks, but I guess that's how it is. in my mind, if Summer Time Render was actually available worldwide, I probably would have put it on here as well. But them's the breaks. Hopefully, it gets the nod for 2024, which is gonna be a difficult year for the Anime Awards because I already mentioned that I think Aoashi got a little bit of a shaft here. Mushoku Tensei could have been more prominent. 86 could have had like the nod for Anime of the Year if you wanted to. Ignoring that, I think it was a perfect, like, not perfect, but it was actually like a better Anime Award, like catalog and options and everything was spot on. A lot of times, whenever they made the best boy, best girl thing, a lot of the characters that weren't as prominent as they should were on that list. And now I think it was more centered and actually like made sense, or at least for like the majority of the anime world. And but again, I'm really happy that even though fall 2022 isn't here, it let Crunchyroll admire and let us admire Ranking of Kings more. Demon Slayer got a bit more out of that. I think Mushoku Tensei 86 and Ranking of Kings are the biggest winners here with that kind of change they made. But regardless of that change, shows like Attack on Titan got a lot of hype, because a lot of love, because it's Attack on Titan. Even if the season wasn't as good as what we got before, but it's still good. Made in Abyss, I love the show, but I hope they get a lot of awards. But I just personally have other favorites over that favorite. Demon Slayer, freaking phenomenal. Spy Family, funny as heck. Likoreko, I love it. Yeah, so basically, yeah, I think overall 2022 was an amazing year for anime. And as I said before, if you want to see my top anime video, please subscribe below. I am gonna talk about fall, so that's fun. So I'm having a lot of fun making that video, so I would like to see what you think once that comes out, hopefully in the next week or so. And I'm also going to do the fall tier lists, because fall got shafted here, so I really want to talk about a lot of anime that came out on fall, like Gundam and others, because Gundam is the biggest one in my mind right now. If you know, you know. So, and we are going to talk about winter, but that is coming later, because I have not started any winter anime right now. I've been focused on 2022, and it takes time, but it is what it is, and I'm having fun. And if you guys help me with the like and subscribe, it'll just keep us going. But anyways, what are your picks for Anime of the Year? What are your picks for best boy, best characters, and best pro tag, and all that? Do you think what shows do you think got shafted? What shows do you think got overrepresented? What shows shouldn't even be here? I don't know. Again, I think it was pretty decent nominee choices here, but everyone has an opinion, and that's totally fine. But let me know below. I'm really interested to see if maybe you guys think how I think, or if I'm way off mark here. But yeah, and yeah, pretty much that'd be it. So thank you guys for watching. I know this was a long video, but I tried to cut it down as much as I could. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. This was Jules. I hope you have a great one, and I'll see you all for the next one.